Hello everybody, welcome back. Today, because our customers know that I like riddles, we have a box, yeah, and we got a pair of shoes, maybe, but no, it's a heater. So this is how the heater arrived. We have everything here that was in the box. This is just the airway bill, yeah, airway bill, sorry, okay, doesn't matter, and no information whatsoever. We do have the controller here tied to the main plug, and that's about it. So yeah, let's take this down and let's try to find out what the problem is. So first of all, we will look inside the heater. Probably you cannot see it, but everything's clean, and I can see that the burner, I think this never fired up. Let me try to show you closer. Yeah, so okay, I will record this. So as you can see, everything inside is clean. I'm not sure that this heater even worked. Yeah, everything is spotless. So what could be the problem? I will take a... Yeah, that was my phone. All good. So what happens, in some cases bodybuilders tighten the heater so bad that the case deforms and touches the fan, and maybe this is a problem, you will see. But what I do not find are any marks that the heater was even installed. Yeah, there are some rust marks here. Okay, so probably it was. Anyway, so we will take down the front and the stopgap and take a quick look at the fan to see if it was touching or not the case. And there are some... Oh, well, this is interesting. Excuse me. Okay, so that's done. So what we are seeing here, so the fan is touching what? The ECU. So I remember, I think I already had a case like this, and we changed the fan in warranty. This is it. It's too simple. I don't know why even the heater got back. If I understand, it was in a workshop in Spain, and so those guys there said it's the electronic or something like that. Well, anyway, let's take a closer look. This is interesting. I mean, I understand it's a new heater, it's warranty and so on, but it's just a case. If you send the heater, the workshop installs it, and there is a problem, they just send it back. They didn't even take a look at it. So let's see if we can see anything else. But I think this is the problem. We will also do a test on the heater to see if we have any other error codes. Okay. I do not see any problems. Yeah, this is the problem. The fan is touching the ECU. Okay, let's test it to see if the fan is burned or this is just moved from its axle, yeah? Interesting. Okay, I will put this on the test bench to see if the fan is bad or not. We got the heater mounted, so let's start it on. Ventilation, I think it's enough. Okay, so the problem is clear. Okay, so we saw what's happening. Yeah, and now we will just change the fan quickly. I have here a new fan. Yeah. I mean, I could probably move the blade a little bit further, but if the customer has a new heater, he should have a brand new heater with all the components working right. Not any kind of intervention. So yeah, this one is fine, and we can see the problem. Yeah, I mean, this axle, it's much more out of the impeller here than on this side, on the new one. Okay, so let's change it quickly. This should be like Formula 1 thing for me already. Let's disconnect the fan from under here. Can you see something? Let me turn the camera a little bit. So I will not even disconnect this, and I also have the controller here somewhere. Yeah, I will check this also with the heater, so we are sure that I don't know why is that here. I never ask for the controller unless it's defective. I usually ask for the heater and the pump, because if there is something wrong, it should be on these two components. If the controller is wrong, well, that's obvious for everyone, and with an easy swap you can check whether it's good or bad. Well, it's actually June, almost to July. It's very warm outside, and well, yeah, everything is fine. I mean, I would probably move the blade a little bit and everything is fine then, but no, we will keep this for people with limited resources, or maybe I will make a mistake in one of my repairs, damage a blower, and then I would probably risk on not a new heater to move the blade and install this blower. But this is brand new, so we will change it with a new one, and this should solve the problem. I mean, I had this case before, maybe a year ago. It was the same problem. But there the customer knew exactly what to do and changed the blower himself. Well, anyway, I will put everything back and we will set up the heater outside with the controller and everything, and do a short test to see if it's working, and then that's it. We will pack the heater accordingly, not on this box, because you know how couriers work, they just throw the boxes. And very easily we can break something on the heater just because we didn't pack it correctly. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's worth taking the time to pack the heater as you wanted it to get in one piece to the destination. Okay. Oh, so I got the wire sketched here. We have them arranged behind the ECU. Put on the ECU, connect the fan, and now, yeah, we can see we have a lot of space here. So I don't know what happened. Probably there are some problems from time to time on the assembly line. And now this screw will go in a little bit harder because the screw has to create a little bit of thread to hold this ECU, and we are done. So guys, we will see you outside. I don't think we will have any surprises and the heater should work like it should. Okay, so we have the heater mounted, it's working, the controller is also working, so there's no problem with that. Everything's fine, guys. So this was the main problem. I will leave the unit running for maybe 10 minutes, but I think the problem was obvious. Yeah. Okay, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye bye.